This week on Taste Utah, we check in with some of our Southern Utah food family. We're catching up with one of Utah's agricultural champions, a farm owner and a true steward of the land. We featured Mesa Farm Market all the way back on the very first season of Taste Utah. Randall Ramsley is the heart and soul behind the farm and the market. It's situated in southern Utah near the entrance to Capitol Reef National Park. He's tilling the soil, and he's also raising and milking goats to make some of the most incredible cheese at this oasis and must-hit southern Utah dining destination. From there, it's a hop, skip, and a jump. Oh, and a visual feast when you travel through Escalante and into Dixie National Forest and Boulder, where we featured Sweetwater Kitchen at the Boulder Mountain Guest Ranch in Season 4. This kitchen features food fresh from their garden, unparalleled views for patio dining, and so much adventure, you may want to just stay an extra day or two so that you can get your fill.
You know, Taste Utah, it's more than a typical food series.
Oh, that's right, James. It's about local flavor, from roots through unique, authentically Utah restaurants.
Oh, absolutely. It's the people, the places that make Utah a dining destination.
We love it because there's so much soil and earth to uncover, but still so many great Utah restaurants to savor.
Well, that's just it. We bring the stories and we spread the love.
The best thing about Utah, the views along the way, they're not bad either.
We're not afraid to get our hands just a little dirty.
Food is a necessity, but it's how we create it and share it and experience it together that really shapes our community.
You always have a seat at our table.
Are you ready to taste Utah?
We are here live with Eva and Eric, who are husband and wife dream team duo at Sweetwater Kitchen in Boulder. Eva, Eric, how are things going down in Boulder?
Business is steady. Got a lot of stuff coming out of the garden, which is our favorite time of year.
Yeah, it seems like people really want to get outside right now, so it's the perfect time to be able to do that, obviously.
Yes.
So we actually have to be busy.
We've also been doing a lot of to-go food. We have a huge ranch with picnic tables and grass everywhere, so people can come out and just find a spot somewhere on the ranch to take their to-go food as well.
Well, that's amazing. So if people are just in the Boulder area and they're driving through or maybe not staying at the guest ranch per se, they can still come enjoy the incredible culinary delights that you guys are crafting over there and then just enjoy it somewhere else on the property if that's something that they want to do.
Yeah, if somebody's not comfortable to dine in with us, you know, they could definitely take that food. And some people that stay with us here at the guest ranch, we are open for lodging as well.
We have the most beautiful view down the canyon, and at sunset, you can't beat it.
It's extraordinary. What are you guys cooking up right now? Anything?
Yeah, we got a lot of seasonal stuff coming out of the garden, so we have to just get what we can and make what we can with that for the week. So this week we are going to be doing some chile rellenos with some fresh poblanos and some stuffed zucchini. We do that at Italian style, stuff it with some sausage and some beef.
All the gardens are just popping off, so we're doing so much seasonal stuff. Almost all the greens are from the garden, so it's super farm to table right now.
Now, are you guys adhering to any CDC guidelines?
Yeah, absolutely. All staff wear masks. We sanitize regularly after every table, and everybody's separated 6 feet apart.
Yeah, we're doing everything we can to make people feel comfortable, and honestly, we've gotten great feedback, and everyone seems really at ease, especially just being outside. Oh, and I wanted to mention, last but not least, we did get granted the Shop in Utah grant. So we're creating a lot of coupons and vouchers for both the restaurant and the guest ranch. So make sure you check out our websites, sweetwaterkitchen.com, bouldermountainguestranch.com, to come visit us in the fall. And
what are your hours there?
Yeah, good question. So we cut down our days a little bit, so we're only open during our busiest days. And the slowest days we close. We're open Thursday through Sunday, 5:30 to 9.
And we hope that our Taste Utah viewers just blow up your phone, blow up that Shop in Utah coupon, and come and see ya.
Yeah, I hope so. Come see us.
Yeah, beautiful time of year to come down here.
Eva.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you. We are so excited to be here. We've come a long way. The views are not bad.
spectacular.
Right.
And you know, there's something about being behind the driver's seat or the passenger that accrues a certain appetite.
I mean, should we say we're just really hungry?
Oh my gosh, don't worry. Let's go see Chef Eric. He's in there making some great stuff.
Oh, we can't wait.
Let's do it.
Lead the way, ladies.
Well, Eva and Chef Eric, you know, when we rolled up, we knew we were in for something very special, and this is undeniably that. Thank you so much for just your hospitality. Would you kind of start describing what we have in front of us?
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess we'll start here. This is our T-bone steak. We get this locally in the state of Utah. It's grass-fed, organic. It's really
Best steak
responsibly
you ever
raised.
had.
Oh, yeah. Looks amazing.
Yeah.
The mushrooms over the top of it, I'm
Yeah.
already like eyeing one. Like,
Then here we got our stuffed sweet potato. That is just a baked sweet potato stuffed with spiced black beans, topped with guacamole and pico de gallo. So with ancho cherry sauce underneath and some Brussels sprouts tossed in some lemon zest.
Yeah, it's kind of a perfect fall dish, and it's completely vegetarian and vegan.
So yeah, in Eva, we got our, it's a duck confit taco, topped with goat cheese and some pickled red onions and some cabbage as well. Here's our trout taco. This is one of my favorites. It's beer battered trout, local Utah red trout with cabbage, homemade tartar sauce, fried capers, cilantro, and red bell peppers. And this is our pork belly. This pork belly comes from Anderson Family Farms up in northern end of the state. And we make apple butter from our own apple trees, served on top of that with cabbage and fennel.
And also the masa is organic, the corn
Right.
flour, and they're all handmade, so they make
gonna
them
say
to
they
order.
look-
Yeah, we make them
Yeah.
to order every time.
So they're not from
Yeah.
a package or anything. It's just all just
Handmade
put on the
corn
grill before you
tortillas.
order it.
We pride ourselves in just starting from raw ingredients and turning it into excellent food. Yeah, what I love about it, it incorporates all five senses. I don't know any art form that does that. And also you're nourishing people, taking care of people, and it's one of those things that are just it's so primal. Everybody needs to eat. Not everybody needs to look at a painting, but everybody needs to eat. And if you can show somebody love in how you take care of their food, I think that's a great way to go about making your day.
I want to say preach.
I know you are singing our song, and that is exactly what we feel as well. And you can taste it in the food. It is tangible on the plate. The love, the care, the artistry, the magic. I mean, the landscape is feeding you your soul. It's just so nourishing, and so it's equally as exciting to be able to get something that nourishes the body as well.
Yeah, and we're really lucky to be where we're at. Even though we're in a high desert and the climate is a little unforgiving, we can still grow a lot of produce. So this year we got just a ton of produce every day. Our gardener was bringing us buckets and buckets of produce, and we were just ecstatic, to put that on the plate. And people felt the same way. It was just, you can just taste the sun and the water, and there's nothing better than fresh grown food, and we're so grateful to be able to do that.
We do feel like the kitchen is a sacred space. It's fun to be in Sweetwater Kitchen where the whole thing is a sacred space.
That's where the magic happens.
Yes. You took the lid right out of my mouth.
So we've heard.
Could we maybe pop in back, Chef,
Yeah.
and just see the master at work?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We are so excited to be back in the kitchen with you. Conversation at the table was absolutely incredible and super powerful. We're here with your sous chef Brad as well, who, of course, you couldn't do what you do without an amazing team of people.
Right. Yeah, we have a team of very passionate, talented cooks, and we're very lucky for that.
Oh, that's
absolutely.
Oh, amazing. What are you going to make for us?
We're doing our Bison Burger. This is probably our biggest seller, probably because it's most recognizable on our menu.
Yeah.
Sometimes people travel and they want something recognizable. We sear the burger, top it with bacon and some Oaxaca cheese. We have some homemade garlic aioli that we're gonna put on the homemade focaccia bun that we make.
Oh my goodness.
And we make that every day, fresh every day. So it's you never get anything but the best.
Oh, I love it. Come here, you'll get the best. All right,
start.
Turn
Yes.
that
So I'm
burner
gonna
up.
Wait.
Get this bacon started.
Bacon
Gotta
first.
grab
And
a
you're
bun.
using cast iron.
Cast iron for the burger.
For the burger.
Yeah, this is over here is gonna be the work.
Bacon.
Slow cook
What's
the
that? You're just getting on the griddle there? Oh, you're just
Right.
gonna get crispy for us?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can get slow and crispy over there.
What kind of a weight are we talking about? Is this like a
This is
quarter
a
pound?
third pound burger right here.
Okay.
You come hungry, you're gonna leave, satisfied. Oh my gosh.
So right here we got our bun toasting.
Brad hit up the grill with the bun. I love it.
Right.
All right, so it looks like bacon and cheese went on the Bison Burger.
I love it. James, the play-by-play is too good to be forgotten. Yes, a little sweet.
What'd you do there? Oh, you
Just did a splash of water to get that cheese to melt real quick. Yeah, so it's nice. It's Oaxaca cheese. It's like the Mexican mozzarella.
Yeah.
Really soft.
Okay.
Melts really quick. But so does the burger cook really quick. So we have to,
Yeah.
if you let the cheese melt on its own, it's gonna overcook, and so we got to splash water really speeds it up.
Yeah.
love your timing.
I know, it's a
Impeccable
spot.
timing.
So we got our toasted focaccia. It's warm and very soft.
Yeah.
That looks so
And then
good.
right here we got our house-made garlic ancho aioli. This burger is
I feel
probably
like we're
just
getting
about
like,
ready.
Chef Eric's gospel. in the
Yes,
kitchen.
I know. I'm taking
Okay.
notes, mental
Yeah.
notes.
All right, I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm
what-
excited to see what's going on.
So we're just gonna caramelize the cheese because it's always better, a little bit caramelized,
Really? So melted, this is the next level to melted.
Right. Yeah.
Caramelized.
So on the grilled cheese sandwich, when that cheese drips off and it caramelizes on the pan, I always it's always my favorite part. So.
There's so many marketing terms that fly around, handcrafted,
Yeah.
made in-house, artisan, because maybe you've mixed the mayonnaise and the garlic and you've made your aioli. This is 100% legitimate.
Chef Eric, sous chef Brad, this dynamic duo is exceptional. I really do think that I'm seeing some power couples in Boulder City, which I love. And speaking of, can we go catch up with Eva again? And maybe she's in the garden.
Yeah, I think she's out in the garden.
Yay.
We would love to see that.
Maybe we take this with us.
Great.
Okay. Thank you.
Yoink. Eva, gorgeous, gorgeous landscape. It's so important to understand the land, what it will grow and what it will give you, and be teachable. Tell us a little bit about the experience of cultivating the garden.
The thing is, here we have very compacted soil. It's like clay.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of aerating it, and getting like carrots and beets and potatoes are great because they aerate the soil naturally. And we grow all sorts of stuff in here, all kinds of kales, lettuces, all the root vegetables I just mentioned, and edible flowers. We love edible flowers.
that's
in our
so
garden.
sweet.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we're super excited because actually we have a couple greenhouses here, and then this building on the left used to be a chicken coop and go all the way this way, and that was our garden. Up until last year was just this.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm getting the expansion vibe. You really
Yeah.
are growing.
We measured it and it's 5 times the original size.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Cool.
I bet that's
Yeah.
exciting.
It's super exciting. So beautiful in the height of its growing season. It's all green and lush, and yeah, we'd love to have anybody, and if you're
And
passionate
everybody,
about growing or being in the kitchen, we'd love to hear from you
Really?
too.
Is that an opportunity? I know that there are individuals that are just, even seeking even a month, 2, 3, 4 sabbatical where they could
Yeah.
come down and just reconnect with the deeper meanings
Oh,
of
get
life.
their fingernails a
Learn
little
things.
dirty. Yeah.
Yeah, we're always looking for new souls and
Yeah.
great people. So
It's a great energy down here. I can imagine it only attracts the very best, which is super cool.
it's a very special area. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And there's nothing like beautiful, pure wild land.
Oh,
So-
wild land. Well, let's keep it that way. Well,
Absolutely.
thank you so much for your
Thanks for
time and for just
coming.
introducing us to everyone. And we will be regular visitors of the kitchen
Great.
and the
I'm
ranch.
so happy
I know.
to hear it.
Making our reservations now.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you, Evan.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We're here with Randy Ramsley from Mesa Family Farm. We wanted to check back in, Randy, and just sort of see how you're doing all the way down in Torrey or near Torrey.
Yeah, we're in Caineville, Utah, located between Hanksville and the Capitol Reef National Park.
And you're known for your amazing market, but you're also known for your farm and your goats. And how are the goats? I mean, that's what I want to know first and foremost.
The goats are great. Goats know nothing about Corona. They're just producing as always.
What are you guys doing down there? Is it sort of business as usual, or?
Well, my business is built around the European, and so now I'm trying to shift and become more focused on Americans because my business has dropped off 60%. Luckily, Caputo's in Salt Lake has picked up a lot of the slack and is helping us make sure that we've got enough feed for the goats this winter.
Randy, when people come down to the market, do you have anything you're doing to sort of keep people safe?
Definitely following a lot of protocol. Masks are required in the store. We only let one family in the shop at a time. And then we have a couple tables set up out front. So if you want to, I'm not doing any sandwiches or any salads this year. I let people have a cutting board and knives and bread and vegetables.
I mean, Mesa Farm Market is like an oasis down in southern Utah.
Yeah, it's right on the Mighty 5 circuit. And it's a great place to stop for fresh foods and breads and cheeses. And yeah, our cheeses, we've been very fortunate. We think it's because of the way we care for the goats.
You teased me a little bit before we started recording with these beautiful cheese plates that are sort of in front of you. Do you want to show us what you're working with over?
Well, we are doing a naturally fermented group of foods. So this is a wild ferment dill pickle. This is a fresh chev, a fresh pesto,
oh, beautiful.
Some of the fresh tomatoes and bread, so you can combine all of these components and make yourself a really nice little snack.
Oh, it's extraordinary. I mean, no one will be surprised that I am salivating and so jealous that I can't just like reach through the screen and grab some of that. We're excited to remind people that you have got to make Mesa Farm Market part of your dining destination and head down to southern Utah and go visit Randy. Tell him Taste Utah sent you.
It's an honor to be at Mesa Farms with Randy and Roseanne, who are pretty much rock stars of ethical, integrous farming.
You don't get true quality cheeses from an animal that's in a feedlot. You know, they need that diverse range of diet. That's what makes the milk complex. And so then you get that in the flavor, you know, whereas if you feed them one kind of food, the milk is going to taste like that one kind of food that you fed them. There's also the entire concept or element of the soil. This soil is essentially has no organic matter, but if you can get organic matter in it, it is extremely rich in micronutrients. This creates a very rich soil which generates a high Brix in the plant. Brix is the sugar in a plant. Any fruit that you eat here, you'll find is really, really sweet. So the goats eat this grass which is high in Brix. So now they have a really sweet milk. So that's been my passion and my vision since 1972 is sustainability. Let's go this way.
Okay.
There's a lot of energy spent in cutting, baling, moving hay. So now I use these goats to eat the hay rather than me cut it. But usually it takes me about 6 weeks to start and move all the way through this 4 acres. So you gotta love doing what you're doing. And this is a harsh, isolated place, so it's really hard to find people that are able to work with me. I was very fortunate. I had a young man. He dedicated 3 years of his life to helping me. He had to resign, and so I'm back looking for someone who's interested in whether I take them on as a seasonal intern or, you know, and I have people requesting, but I've learned because of Roseanne how important food is to my diet. Roseanne tweaked some things in my diet and my health has improved greatly. America has moved more and more away from that, and then the industrialization, the highly refined foods don't give us the nourishment that we need. So if we can become more closely associated with our food, we're going to be more closely associated with our lives, and our lives are very rich physically and spiritually. But this is where I milk. We put them in a pen and then bring them through this door. They have an order, usually Lily's first, and everybody's standing back till Lily gets in, and then Nugget second. So you have a milk parlor and you have a milk room.
Oh, okay.
So this is where I do all my sanitizing.
The milk inspector comes out once a
month and takes a sample.
Takes a sample, inspects the milk.
A lot of Americans say, "It's goat cheese? I don't like goat cheese." I'm saying, well, please, try this, you know. And they try it and they go, oh, that's not bad, you know, not so bad. We care about what we're doing, you know. I'm up at 4 during the summer. I get in the house at 9, and that's 7 days a week. This is the orchard, so we grow when we have a good year. Apples, peaches, pears. This year, no peaches, only a few apples. There's the chickens. Yeah, we get our eggs from them. This is where they graze. Yeah, they can come out here and wander around out here.
What is the process of this cheese that we're about to taste?
The cheese that we're making, that we're eating now, is a tome. Usually it takes me 2 milkings to get enough cheese to make 1 batch. The milk that I get in the evening is immediately cooled below 40 degrees. Then the milk that I take in the morning goes into the cheese vat and then is mixed with this milk. And then cultures are added, rennet is added. You cut the curd into 1/4-inch squares.
And are you doing this by hand?
Yes. No, I know this spoon very well.
Yes, sir.
There it is, yeah. After 45 minutes, I pop it into these molds, and then I ship it to Matt and Antonia, or I put it into my cheese cave where I age it a minimum of 30 days. So this pear is from our orchard. It's one of the rare ones that we got this year.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. And it's so juicy, it's like drizzling down my face.
Yeah,
It's so dynamic.
Okay, so this is from your trees
Yeah.
as well.
The French term is long in the mouth. The cheese has this long, constantly evolving flavor that you need to savor and eat slowly, and then cleanse your palate with a pear or an apple, and then try it again.
Mesa Farms in Wayne County, a special drive and spot and market and farm that we all need to know about.
The goats, the cheese, the pears. It is absolutely outstanding what Randy and his crew are doing here at Mesa Farms. You've got to come down and check it out.